Trig here again, playing Ow. Oh, I'm doing two things this time. One, I'm going to pause. I had previously, in my last match, placed this here, and that allowed me to train my first Fire Warrior to capture this point, which I thought was really good. And this time I just placed it and wasn't thinking about that. So there's something I'd like to do better next time. I'm going to queue up 3 stealth teams here, as well as a jetpack. And the jetpack upgrade. And let's see. I think what I'm gonna do, because I messed that up, is have the Firewarrior capture at this point, and then bring him out this way. So I'm gonna use so I'm gonna queue the first stealth suit here, and let's keep going. All right. Oh, actually, but I want this builder to go here, and then I'm gonna queue up a generator back here. So I'm going to reset both of them here and then right click the generator. And then I'm going to go right here. So that way what they'll do is they'll build here, build the generator, then come here to build the listening post. So, and then I'm going to queue him to go. Okay, that's done. Let's do that. And then right click him. I want to right click him, not select him. Because if I select him, it's going to use up all of my resources here. And what it allows me is have me to float a little bit here so that I can build my listening post on the first point. And then I'm going to requeue them. Let's say here. Oop, I did not properly micro that. This should be doing... I got my jetpack, so what I can do now is then queue them to capture here. And actually, he can go there, and then he can go here. These guys are done. So I'm going to build... see, I can't do this. So I'm going to... split them up, actually. No, I better not, because what's going to happen if I split them up, I still won't have enough to build 2 listening posts at once. So I'm kind of boogered this up a bit. But it's still a better start than I have been doing. So that is... we'll call that a win. Then what I'm going to do afterwards is have one guy go here, and one builder go over here, so that theoretically by the time these guys move, I will have 200. So I can queue up him here, and let's see. I know I had there my Fire Warriors. I've got a stealth suit here. He should be capping here, and I've got one here and one here. How did I... do I have... oh, that was nothing. Okay. I want to put all my stealth suits. So that's something I should have done. From this, I'm not going to build the Vespid Stingwing. And so your stealth suits really should be on stand ground as opposed to running off and running into a detector. So let's see. We are playing Nurgle Cultists, so that means that we're playing Death Guard. They are a slow but tanky race. So we're going to want to kind of capitalize on the fact that they're very slow, which I feel like DoW, with their early mobility and the long range of Fire Warriors, once they get their plasma upgrade, is something we can do. That being said, Fire Warriors, when they first come out, their vision is very, very low. It's only this distance, right, from the Fire Warriors to the Fog of War here. And so early on, you need a spotter, which is a good place for the DoW commander, or potentially a stealth suit because they have stealth, and so you can kind of place them out front a bit. So I'm going to... these Nurgle Cultists should not be able to do anything about the stealth suits, so they might continue to come over here. So I'm going to send both my Fire Warrior team and my It's not letting me do something. Alright, well, I'm just going to unpause it. There we go. I'm going to send my Fire Warrior team on an attack move here. And I'm going to jump these guys here. It looks like... Do I have 2 stealth suits here? No, they're capping it. That's even interesting. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the stealth suit over this direction. Move on to this point. And then I will send this one over here to cap this point as soon as these guys are down, which will be just a second. There we go. All right, now we are floating a lot. We want to build the path to enlightenment early, but we do not have the... Oops. We do not have the power just yet, but now we do. So I'm going to do the path to enlightenment. So I'm going to switch him, actually, and then queue him back. We're floating enough that we should build... let's go with another Fire Warrior at least. Alright. Now we can come around with this way. Because we have some vision here. We know there's no one coming in this direction. There's potentially someone coming over here. But we're just going to see what we can see in this direction. Flamer's very short range. It's good against morale. I am not honestly certain if Death Guard are a very high morale or low morale. Let's just come over here. Let's see. 450. That's actually, for Chaos, that's pretty darn good, I would say. That is a lot of units, so if they were to rush me... One, I'm going to put down a trap here. I'm going to get the Flamer. I know it's not ideal, but I think it might be warranted in this case. Okay, my Fire Warriors are taking a little damage, so I'm going to bring them back here. And then I'm going to use the stop button here. And then hopefully... Okay, we do not want the commander. We're going to pull back a bit. We'll pull back this way. And then we're going to do some upgrades here. Alright, let's see what happened here. We're going to stop. One, we have access to these two, so I'm going to do the missile launcher. We don't have the power for it yet, but I'm going to right-click it. I'm going to pop another trap. Let's go here. So it's a cultist in there. We've got plenty of requisition, so I'm going to build some more power generators. We're floating quite a bit here, but it is what it is. I want to add... I'm not sure where the ethereal is. I don't think it's in the Crute shaping chamber. I know it's not in the vehicle beacon, so I'm going to build a shaping changer just to see what's there. So I just really don't know. Alright, we can get our Fire Warrior leaders. I don't want to do too many upgrades, or I'm sorry, reinforcements for them, because they're actually really expensive, but I do want the plasma rifle, and I do want a Pathfinder team. So let's start a path. Oops, I don't want to do that. We're only going to click it once. And then when he finishes... Is my other builder building something? Yes. I'm going to actually queue him to start helping once he's done. Ooh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. We're going to... Oh, okay, they're coming. Let's build a... Put another snare trap here. Are they going to come this way? They're splitting up. That's maybe even better. Alright, I want to get him here. And I'm going to send him after this building. They actually do pretty decent vehicle damage. Oh, they're trying to decap. They might get it. Let's see if I can disrupt them enough so that they stop and or kill them. I'm not going to be able to kill them before they decap it. Ugh. Oh, and you're decapping it too. What's that? Another cultist squad. Alright, well fine. We're just going to destroy your We're going to take out yours. I have plenty of stealth teams to come and recap. And did I not train? Where are my Pathfinders? There they are. We're going to bring them out because they're going to be excellent spotters. And I think I have another stealth suit around here. Alright, we finished the shaping changer. The shaping center. Crew hounds. Okay, this is not where the ethereal is. I'm going to build him. Let's go ahead and get those going. Okay. Looks like they're... I don't know if they're repairing it, if they're like maybe hidden here. But either way, this stealth suit's actually becoming useful later in the tiers because the fusion blaster and their leader are both actually decent against listening posts. Oh, what do we have here? Let's chuck a grenade here. And let's do that. Pull back a little bit. We do not want them in melee with the Firewarriors. We're going to pull back a little bit more. Alright. Get a couple more of these guys. We're going to come back. Oop, target acquired. Him. Come back, Pathfinders. We're going to see if we can take down the Herald. I think we'll get him. I'm going to get the Fusion Blaster just for fun. I'm going to pop another snare trap down maybe here. Alright, you guys are going to go for the decap. We're floating all over the place. So do we have an ethereal here? No. Get a battle suit and a piranha. I thought I got that. I must have forgotten to get that. Well, that explains some of the problems that I'm having. This is a key upgrade. The advanced pulse rifle is a key upgrade for Firewarriors. It increases their range quite a bit. I believe it's range, damage, and range. So we've got that. We've got it now. So we're actually going to make a lot more progress now that we have that. Let's get these guys. We have the requisition now. I'm going to put the extra one now. I don't know about these drones. It's powerful induction field. Speed of the pulse charges fired by the squad's weapons. Increase the maximum effective firing range. Oh. Each further increases max recommended range. So I can do 2 of these, increase their range a lot. Grav inhibitor. Hinders. Oh, so it looks like it sounds like it's a slow. Interesting. Alright. These guys are actually doing well. I'm going to put him here, and we're going to do the same thing here, where we just kind of take him out. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and recapture this. And then we'll come back this way. Let me go ahead and just build a listening post there to try to slow them down if they decide they want to recap it. Still haven't found the ethereal here, though. May as well get a Narlock, even though, from what I understand, he's actually really not so good. But he's big. What do I need here? 240 requisition. Alright, let's do that. There's the Herald again. Where's my target acquired? He's going too fast, too far out. Oh well. So I think we actually did. Let's get the plasma rifle. I'm gonna pop a thing here. We're gonna do a decap. And those are just builders. There's some crisis battle suits. They can jump. I know we want that. That seems like a good idea. Missile pods. So you get flamers or missile pods. I feel like missile pods are going to be more useful in general. Coalition Center. I wonder if this is where the ethereal is. I think that is. I think I remember he's in the Coalition Center. All right. We don't really need to cap this. I probably should have. Not probably. I definitely should have moved on after this decap. Actually, I should probably send one to decap, move these guys forward to start working on this, and then as soon as that's decapped, move him forward to assist with this point, because we don't really need... One, we're already floating a lot. We don't need to cap more. We need to hurt the enemy, which is more important now than capping these points. We definitely have map control. All three critical locations are taken care of. We even have a listing post on their relic. Just for funsies, we're going to put that there. So really, hurting the enemy now is a lot more important, because I'm not even using this effectively. Oh, we got our Narlock out. Let's just bring him over here. He has a... What is that? Recruit Handler? Recruit Handler. Okay, cool. They are actually too close. They should not be that close, because they are in range. We don't like that. Don't like them in range. That's the whole point of DoW, is that they are very long range. So let's bring the armor forward instead. Okay, good. So I'm going to use the Pathfinders to decap. I'm going to use the Pathfinders to decap. And then I'm going to queue everyone else on an attack move so that... Okay, they jump out of there. Yeah, so there's the ethereal. Oh, ghost. Oh, so this is our Titan units as well. So I'm pulling the ethereal out. I think this is mostly wrapped up. Tribulation mount. So can I build these yet? What do I need? Why won't it let me do this? I'm not sure why it won't let me do that. Alright, I just did a stop command on both of them. We're going to pull back a little bit here, because as these guys come in range, they're moving in range. One, they're moving, so their accuracy is pretty poor. But as I had them on an attack move, and I'm not certain if they start attacking something on an attack move, if they will switch. But I know if you hit stop, they're just in a hold area kind of thing. Probably should be microing these guys away, but I think it's almost done now. Yeah, definitely should have microed them away. What is that? Oh, dead. That's what it is. When you're taking this out, we should definitely kill these repairer guys in order. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go back to this. Generally, I would want to take out things like generators to kind of cripple the enemy even further. So we're going to finish that, and then let's see. We want to use target acquired if they're not already dead. I think they're already dead. Yeah, we got them. Okay. So we found out where our ethereal is. He's over here and he's getting killed. So we're going to move him away. Looks like he cannot attach. Wow, he was really almost dead. You should stop going over there. I don't know. How fast is that? Oh, okay. Well, we won. So I feel like this was a better game. It's certainly got some problems that I need to fix, but there have definitely been some improvements. One, I got the ethereal, even though I didn't really use him properly. I'm not sure what his abilities do. I know the Firewarrior bodyguards are really good. I assume they're like souped up Fire Warriors, but I'm not sure. But we found out that he's in the Coalition Center. So I think, even though I had a little bit more time here, I feel like because I was exploring the race and not really doing everything as quickly as possible, but instead checking things out, this is definitely a much stronger way to build. So I want to thank Crimson. Let me look at it here. Crimson Purser for giving me a some important tips in order to do better, and I think it helped a lot stronger here. I've got both upgrades here. Look, I even had a Piranha here that I'm forgetting about. Another set of battle suits. Um, Definitely with all this float, I could have done some more upgrades here. Once I hit tier 3, I could have then done the further power and requisition upgrades. Um, this was a much stronger game, and starting out right, I think, was a big reason for that. Even with the mistakes, like I mentioned earlier, of putting the barracks here, whereas I should have put it here and then just capped this one immediately and had the stealth suits go out to the further points first. Because, like in PvP, for example, my understanding is you want to start reinforcing this point and this point, um, potentially this point, because the enemy early on, they're going to be walking through here, and so you don't want them to come in here to an unguarded listening post and be able to destroy that before they get to your reinforced listening post with maybe a turret upgrade or something. So I've also, especially in Fata Morga, I've started trying to put the generators on this side as opposed to right here where it's convenient. It seems like the easiest place to put them because it's certain races are able to have the range to take those generators out, and I mean that's the lifeblood of the late game is power. That's a lot of times that's the limiting factor of what you can do. So yep, I definitely see some improvement here. Excited for what's going to happen next. See how I can improve and make the build tighter, and do better at DoW. So thanks for watching.